When leaving a home, it's important to honor the time you've spent within its walls and the life you lived there. When leaving a home, it's important to honor the time you've spent within its walls and the life you lived there. I found that quote on a meme from the Daily Om, and I'm so grateful to have found it. I found it a few years ago, and it made me think, like, how many times do we actually thank the home that held us? Even if we are not like so happy in that home, it's important to honor what it gave us during that time so that there is good energy coming with us to wherever we go next. And for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that I am not only moving to an amazing place that I'm so excited about in just a few days. It's like 10 days or something like that. I'm doing a countdown. But I'm also in this incredible place right now. And even though it's a studio apartment, it's not like a mansion with all these different rooms and spaces that, in the 5 months that I've been here might not have been easy to explore. It's a small place, but I still find that there are little things in different corners. Not that there's a lot of stuff in here, but just so much that has given me pleasure, comfort, curiosity, warmth, like really built up my creativity, just housed my emotions. And I could tell you, I was considering sitting on the balcony, which I haven't done much here yet, and doing this video. I might at some point still in the next few days. I could sit in my usual spot where, you guys have seen the big clock, the old grandfather clock that's in some of my videos behind me. I could sit on the futon that I haven't used much, but is fun, like a couch futon kind of fold out thing that I could sleep on, sit on. I could sit at the keyboard that I'm so grateful has been here. But I realized that the spot that has been my ultimate favorite has been exactly where I am right now. Besides the fact that this building is absolutely so exquisitely cute and perfect and beautiful, and people comment on it when they drop me off, like even the front, just seeing the front of it, and it's very me. I even say that the when you walk into the hallways and stuff, it smells like cinnamon. But besides that, there are so many amazing parts of this place, but this space, this suite, it has been there for me in a time and a place and a spot in my life that I really needed. But this bed, this has been my sanctuary. I have slept more than I have slept before in a more comforting, warm, safe kind of way than I have in a very long time. Right here. It has housed my dreams my fantasies, my sleeping ins, my not being able to sleep, my tears, my excitement, my waking and my sleeping dreams. And I don't know if you can see, but the bedding is from Hawaii, because the woman who owns this place, she actually has a place in Hawaii. And part of the time that she's been away, she's been in Hawaii. But the other part of the time, she's been in one of my very important places I've been, Buenos Aires, to learn tango, which I had done in the past. And she has paintings of tango dancing around that you might have seen in some of the backgrounds of my videos. But yeah, she has a place in Hawaii. And so much of this space has aloha, like the bedding has aloha and palm trees and all this on it. But there are so many turtles in different corners of this place. Not real ones, but their message has been so real to me. And sometimes I have forgotten that they're there, but I still know that the message has been like so fitting for me, especially during this time. There are turtles like coasters. There are turtles that are, where did I put? Oh, yeah. There's a turtle magnet. There are turtle sayings on the walls. And for those of you who don't know, turtles have been very significant for me, especially since me and my youngest niece found something about a spirit animal turtle and how it teaches you that you don't need anything except for what you can carry on your back. For those of you who know, like who've been listening, I have gotten rid of all my stuff. I mean, I had to a couple of years ago, but then on top of it, anything that I had since then, I've been getting rid of. I'm almost down to the last pieces of clothing. That's part of the reason I'm wearing my bathing suit top and a tank top right now, and like a pair of booty shorts under this that I didn't want to bother you with showing you that. But turtles teach that all we need is what we can carry on our back, or just not to carry much with us. Like, our home is us. It's our shelter of us, like who we are. I'll share that quote with you at some point. But also that turtles go at their own pace, and nobody pushes them to go faster. Nobody tells them that they're being too slow, or it's like the hare and the turtle or whatever. Like, it's sometimes the turtle wins the race because it's being consistent and just being honoring in itself instead of cheating, instead of and it sees more of the world in little spaces because it's taking its time. It's not rushing. And so this plaque that has been on the wall here in the kitchen says Hanu wisdom. And it says spend more time at the beach. Let worries roll off your back. Swim at your own pace. Enjoy time by yourself. Come up for air. Trust the flow. Slow down and breathe. Now, for those of you who have heard me complaining lately about mobility issues and not being able to do things not only fast enough, but in balance or in flow, or, I feel like I'm not keeping up, not just with other people, but with the world in many cases. And it's been scaring me. And making me wonder how I'm going to get anything done. But then I have had turtles around me, like literally surrounding me in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the on the magnets, on the fridge, on the again, they're not real turtles, but they're real messages that have really sunk into my heart. And maybe at some point, a turtle is going to become my spirit animal or something to do with like my protection to remind me that I'm allowed to go at my own pace. And this home, these walls, that message that I read to you right at the beginning of this was all about honoring and thanking the space that you're in right now when you're leaving to say what it has given you. And this place has taught me how to really give to myself time, space, slowing down, love, regardless of what anybody else thinks of my pace or my look or whatever. Like, just giving, it has helped me realize like how important self-love is, and to practice it, and to be okay with needing to sleep in or to rest or not be like running around, because I literally cannot anyway physically. And being in this bed, like, I remember when this woman showed me this place and I said, do you mind if I try out the bed? Because I'm very picky about like like how supportive a bed is. I don't want it to be too hard, but I don't want it to be too soft because that doesn't help me. And it was softer than I thought, like than I was used to at first, because it has a foam kind of thing, like a memory foam thing. And she goes, I just love it. Like, it has this pillow top thing. And I was like, okay, I'm not sure if it'll work for me. Like, but she said it's hard to get it taken off. But she, offered if I needed help while I'm here, she could get someone to help me take it off. But she said, like, try it. You might really like it. And I absolutely love it. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to live without it, because it has been heavenly and given me amazing sleep. And but the lucky thing is, the place that I'm going to, I tested out her bed and it's as equally as amazing. Anyway, this place, the point of this is to honor what this place has given me. And I feel like this bed and the support of the pillow top and all that, and the turtles are all metaphors for support, guidance, honoring my pace, taking my time, being, I was going to say forgiving, but not even forgiving, just being like understanding that going slower or taking my time or giving to me what I need is really, really not just luxury, but it's like necessary. It's this being, choosing this place and allowing myself to receive it was one of the best things that I have ever done in my life. And I have to make sure that I never go back to not doing the best things for me over and over again. Like, somewhere I got this notion that I don't deserve it, or there are other people that are struggling and having a much harder time, or I feel guilty because I wanted to give more to my mom, and why should I have this, like, if she didn't have it? But I'm hoping that in me giving myself this, like, I'm somehow passing that energy on to my mom and saying, like, thank you for everything that you've given me, and I will not let you down, because I'm not going to let myself down. I'm going to give to myself so that I'm thanking my mom for giving to me. And yeah, this place has given me space to honor my truth, to totally be myself, to set healthy boundaries, to indulge in sleeping in or saying no to things that don't quite feel right, even if I can't explain why, saying yes to things that I wouldn't normally, but I just think that this is really in line with what I am and who I want to be, and being curious. And I am so grateful for this place, for the woman who owns it, for her choosing me, even though I straight out said, like, I want this place. I'm just letting you know straight out. And I'm grateful for how much trust and freedom and honor I was given. And I know that I was the best person to take care of her place. And I thank the universe for giving me all the means to be able to be here and to enjoy this and to not forget. I'm going to try not to be negative. I'm going to say to remember this feeling forever and to continue on this journey of choosing things that are beautiful for me, not just okay, not just reasonable. If you didn't see my last video, it's called I Don't Want Just Reasonable, and that doesn't just go for love life, it goes for home life, it goes for, I don't know, somewhere in our lives we are taught or think or we're made to believe that maybe we just need average or we shouldn't ask for too much. And this place has little luxury things, even the towels, like the, I forget what they're called, crushed cotton or something. I can't even remember. I should look so that I can make sure I get them. And actually, the new place that I have, she's given me amazing towels, like hotel like towels. Anyway, and the little soaps, and there are just so many little things here that helped me be present. Even the pressure in the shower, the water pressure, it's amazing. I love that the washing machine and dryer sing a little song to you when they're done. It's like a lullaby. I love the neighbors. Anyway, I'm going on and on. But the presence part is really important. When I feel that shower pressure and I can luxuriate in it, is that even a word? I get so present. When I look at the pictures of the tango dancers on the wall, yeah, maybe I can, it takes me back to when I was doing tango or to some memories of what when I was dancing, but it also gets me present to like look at those beautiful images. There are some images that I don't know if someone in her family, the woman who owns this, has painted, like her daughter, or maybe even she has, that are of boats and water, and they're amazing. And you can't see this, but to the right of me is a whole wall of her like family pictures and pictures of her, black and white, her parents, her daughter. Like, I don't even know who half of these people are. And I thought at first it might be creepy because I'm sleeping next to it every day, and then I wake up to all these faces that I don't know. But to be honest, I really liked the non-attachment. It made me feel like I'm like, it's like a little museum of other people that I don't wake up with like an emotional attachment to these people. It just makes me curious, and it makes me feel like someone's family and upbringing is like somehow, because some of these people are not alive anymore, and some of them are, and it makes me feel like protection, like divine protection. And I I love that. I love how even the reminder of people that are not physically here, or that I don't know who these people are, gets me to be present. And one last quote that I want to share with you, that's on in the kitchen, it says, if people tell you that you should live your life preparing for the future, do not believe them. Real life is found only in the present. And this bed, this place, and it says Leo Tolstoy is the author of that quote. This place has reminded me to stay present, to not only worry or not worry at all about preparing for the future, but to finally enjoy life, even if I'm going at the pace of a turtle. Especially maybe if I'm going at the pace of a turtle. And I love how being able to just live in the moment, take in that presence, has made the memory, like the memories that I've created of this place, are going to stay with me in my body, in my standards for what I want next and forevermore. And I really appreciate that. So if you are in a place and you've never thought of thanking it for the walls that house you or for what it's given you, even if it's a place that ended up being difficult. Like, I found this quote before I moved out of the place that I had, that was ended up being really unhealthy for me, and I was treated not well by the management and all of that. But even then, I had seen this quote, and I thanked the place for everything it had given me. I even left a little angel doll that I had bought for my mom that said, everything I owe, everything that is, great about me, I owe to my angel mother. And a coaster that said, trust your soul, because those people made me try to act like I should not trust myself. And I was like, no, I'm leaving these two little things, they just could fit in the palm of your hand, just to say thank you for this place. I'm not going to blame the place for the people that treated me badly. And I'm going to thank that place for housing me and teaching me what I needed to learn there. And yeah, so when you're leaving a place, make sure you thank that place for whatever it's given you. Lessons that might have been painful, lessons that might have been beautiful, memories that, like, you want to leave in a gratitude way, so that energy of gratitude gets put into the new place. You can leave the old place behind, but you're still bringing yourself the way that you are into the new place. So you want to bring yourself into the new place with you as a grateful person. And I believe in energy and space. There's so much energy in the spaces that we live in, and I want to say thank you to this one in particular. Thank you all for listening.